Hi, I'm Isabella, I'm 25, and I am in a rut. And this video is the beginning of getting myself out of it. I've spent the past year living on my own, working on my own, in a town where I don't know anybody, a lot of it during a time where we can't see anybody. I spend most of my time in my living room staring at a screen, either for work or consuming some kind of media. I have so much spare time that I've lost sight of how to use it effectively. I have no functional workflow. I watch a lot of crap. I don't spend enough time outside. And although I'm aware of how detrimental my devices and social media are, I still spend a lot of time on them. What I currently do for a living is solely through the internet and social media, so it can be hard to escape it. I also work completely solo. I have no help, no work schedule, and most of the time I have no idea what I'm doing. Nor do I have any job security. And I'm in constant conflict because although I love YouTube, I actually dislike social media because of the side effects that come along with using it. The illusions that social media creates can lead us to perceive life in a way that isn't real, and I've often felt dissatisfied with my own life because of something I've seen on social media or reality TV, even though I know it's an illusion. This past year, I felt more down and lost than I have ever before in my life, which I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. I've realised that I don't enjoy my daily lifestyle or my surroundings. I feel unmotivated, unsure about my future or how to progress, completely lacking in daily social interaction, and I don't feel much purpose or stability in the things I do every day. And though this might have been intensified by what's happened in the world, it is normal to feel like this sometimes. Life is not a constant or an upward swoop. It's guaranteed that we will go through periods in our lifetime where we don't feel optimized or are most healthy, or we have no idea where we're headed or what we're doing, and it's frightening. I do want to take a moment to recognize and be grateful for the good things in my life. I'm thankful that in general, I'm doing okay for myself. I've managed to build a good savings, and even though my salary is completely unstable, I have been able to support myself from YouTube for the past 2 years. I've got a wonderful family around me, a loving boyfriend, and I do have good friends even though they're far away. So I recognize that as life goes, I'm pretty freaking lucky and grateful for my life. But something is very out of balance with the way I live it. I know that my mind and body has more potential than this, and I want to use it. So where can we begin to get ourselves out of a rut like this? Well, I suppose the first step is becoming aware of it, which I've already done. I'm aware of the things I do and think that aren't nourishing me, and I question the way I think and the things I do on pretty much a daily basis. So yeah, most of us know the things that aren't good for us. The second step would be to actively change those things. I've taken a few healthier actions throughout the year already. I started going to the gym regularly. I've been weightlifting. I've gotten fit and stronger, which feels great. I feed myself well, although I do have a chocolate addiction. I've made myself aware of the way social media and device addiction works. I've stopped using certain apps that I feel currently don't serve me, like TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest, and I've cut down on my scrolling on Instagram. I've tried to cut down my screen use as a whole, but with the nature of my work, it's still challenging and I tend to fall into old habits. And I've been reading and listening to books and content on health, both the physical and the mental kind, and I've learned a lot already. These things have all been a great starting point, but for me, I know that something bigger needs to change. So, I dropped everything, cancelled my tenancy, and decided to do a complete 180 lifestyle switch by moving to America to live on a ranch. But there's a travel ban on UK citizens entering the States until further notice, so I moved back to my mum's for a bit instead. Don't we all? Still though, this was a chance to reset some of my old lifestyle and living habits. And you know what? Things have already gotten better. Maybe it's the sea air or something. So here's what's changed so far. There's more people around me here for a start, which is much better for my mental health, and it's nicer being by the sea. I've been making an effort to get outside more, getting back on my rollerblades and my skateboard again, which I hadn't done in about 6 months. I've been swimming in the sea more, I've got back on track with my fitness at a new gym, I've started cycling, and I've been able to spend more time with friends and even meet some new ones. And I dyed my hair red. I've also been making a conscious effort to reduce my content consumption. The most helpful way so far was by deleting this app off my phone and making an effort not to look at the homepage, because I almost always click on a video when I'm meant to be doing something else. And then I go down a rabbit hole for 20 minutes, half an hour, and I forget what I was meant to be doing originally. Anyone relate? I sometimes re-download the app for various reasons, but I'm generally trying to avoid it. I'm also trying to be more intentional about what I watch. I'm trying not to click on anything negative or crappy or toxic, and I've also cut down on TV shows for the time being. I used to spend every evening binge watching some show, I'd have my dinner, and then I'd eat a load of chocolate. But I've been spending more evenings doing other things, and I've started buying very dark chocolate to see if I can kick this habit of overindulging. Another thing I want to change is my menstrual health. Ladies, I have been taking the contraceptive pill for nearly a decade. I sometimes go months without a period. My natural rhythm, my natural cycle is completely out of whack, and this is messing with my fertility, with my sex drive, with my hormones, and a whole host of other things. Honestly, I'd rather work with my period than against it, so I've been reading up and learning about how to understand the cycle and how to utilize certain times of it. I also ordered my first ever natural birth control device, which I'm about to switch over to. I'm actually looking forward to having a monthly period, and I got myself a menstrual cup to celebrate. Also, more eco-friendly. All the while, I've been waiting for the news that Brits can visit America again. And finally, we got it. So I got straight online looking for places to go in the States. I got in contact with a few places, but I got a really good feeling about this one place. So I followed through and booked my flights, and finally, it's happening. I'm going to America for 5 weeks, a place I've been obsessed with since the age of 11, and this is where my new journey begins. I won't disclose where I'm going just yet, but I'm going to be spending most of my time outdoors, riding some horses, doing activities, experiencing some local towns, meeting new people. The purpose of this trip is to help myself realize that there's more to life than working towards monetary success and looking at a screen all day, and also to help me learn to be wholeheartedly in my surroundings rather than constantly comparing my reality to this deceptive world that I perceive through screens. I guess I'm trying to reset my mind and body to give myself a new perspective on what living a good life truly means, and I'm going to document it all. So if you want to come along for the ride, subscribe. I'll be making more videos within this series of the process of finding a healthier lifestyle and the things that I learn and experience. So if you're interested to see what comes of this journey, do come back and tune in for the next video. You can also follow my Instagram for daily snippets and updates. Or don't. You can also unfollow or delete Instagram if that would make you a lot happier. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.